Hey, how's it going? It's Keith Townsend from the CTOadvisor.com. We're at our first of many interviews here at VMworld 2018, beautiful Las Vegas, Nevada. We're in the suites of Rubrik Inc., and I have Rubrik CEO Bipul Sinha. Rubrik, founder and CEO.
Absolutely.
Seems like it was just a couple of months ago I was at Camp Rubrik, and your company was literally almost half the size that it is now. You guys have amazing growth. Congratulations first on the growth.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate the opportunity and your attention. Really appreciate it.
So before we get started, your technical marketing team has come out with these baseball trading cards, and people in the community, once they heard that I was interviewing you, they have this contest where they got to get signatures, and you're going to win me some brownie points by signing your own trading card, so that the
why not
great guy who got that can get his cred from your technical marketing team.
I mean, we are so excited about our community and what the community has done for Rubrik. Because as you know, our ambition is to go build the next 30, 40-year company. And companies are built not just by the people inside the company, but the overall ecosystem and community. And then love this and support that we are getting from the community is just tremendous, and we are so thankful to them. So these are the small ways that we are engaging the community in a meaningful way so that they can participate on our vision, influence us so that we continue to go build on that vision and deliver products and services to the market that can really make an impact.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with the team that Chris Wall has built, and then outside of Chris Wall's team, that's technical marketing, going to VMware user groups, just industry events. You know, Ken Hoy did an interview with me a couple of months ago, and we just talked about encryption in the cloud. Had nothing to do with Rubrik. You guys are making major investments. I just at Chicago went to your inaugural Chicago user group event. The team allowed me to speak on just data management, not necessarily focused on Rubrik. So great investment in the community. Kudos on that. I think it's going to pay off nicely. So one of the first questions, I think we'll hit like the initial one. You're building a 30 to 40 year company. One of the things that really kind of raised my eyebrow with the company initially, that you guys were very focused on your messaging. I get the big picture, like data management, the ability, data mobility, all the good stuff that comes in, but you guys were solving a specific problem that I didn't know needed solving, which was backup. Why start at backup?
See, the thing is, every time you want to go into the market, you want to go and solve a problem that customers have, and solve a problem that is an acute problem so that they understand your value proposition. When we started Rubrik, we had really two paths to go build the company. We could have gone in and built the storage-centric product,
right,
like next generation data domain, which is like file share and object storage and backup target. And by the way,
a lot of companies doing that.
Exactly. And by the way, a little bit of a backup software like tucked into it. Or we could have taken the data and metadata together and built a software fabric, which is, think of this as the next generation Veritas. What Veritas did for the multi-storage world, where we thought of our platform as a multi-cloud software fabric that combines the data and metadata together and spans from on-premises to multiple clouds. So we decided against the storage because we thought that storage infrastructure ties the data down to the infrastructure. We wanted to liberate data from the infrastructure and really create this data mobility, data automation, orchestration, security framework. And then the first use case of that software fabric is going to be backup and recovery. So we squarely focused on the tip of the spear strategy, made our customers understand the value of Rubrik as a backup recovery solution, but behind it is this platform that we are now, we announced the platform earlier this year as Polaris, which is a single system of record, and all the vision of Rubrik is now coming alive as applications on Polaris platform.
So tremendous success with the initial message. Like VMworld 2017, you guys were best of show. the geeks get the message. From backup to data management, metadata management, the connectivity, the fabric of it. But talk to us. I have to imagine the past year, the conversation has to go up the stack for you to be a 30-year company. I mean, you can make a pretty decent business around backup, but you strike me as a man with big ambitions and big vision. Talk to me about how you've gone about up-leveling the conversation and having the chief executives of whether it's IT, data, the CDO, the CTO. How are you getting those meetings? Because if I perceive you as just a backup company, yeah, how many times does Veritas meet with the CTO of a Fortune 500?
That's a very good question, but I have a fundamental belief that you don't run away from your roots. We have to be the best in class backup, recovery, archive, DR platform across all applications, across on-premises and cloud. We have to be best in class.
Right.
And we are striving to be best in class across all your applications of yesterday, such as AIX, HPUX, today, which is VMware, Hyper-V, AHV, Oracle, SQL, and tomorrow, which is MongoDB and Cassandra. We are covering everything through a single software platform. But we are not stopping there. Our message is that we are the best-in-class data management platform, and now we are taking all of the metadata together through a single system of record in Polaris, and now we are delivering applications for compliance, governance, security, orchestration directly from the cloud. So for businesses, for CIOs and CTOs, they care about efficiency, they care about security, they care about governance. We are delivering all of those solutions, but we are not leaving the core of Rubrik behind, because all the services that we deliver on top of Rubrik is underpinned by our backup and recovery, DR, archive, and so we want to not forget where we come from while we are building the future.
So two-part question, because I want to plug my good friend Tehran. You guys bought his business, Datos.io. Truly visionary. How you guys going to merge Rubrik and Datos together is a completely different conversation, because that's like head-spinning tech geeky stuff. But talk to me about how Rubrik helps to move the needle. So when you do get that meeting and you're talking about metadata, you're talking about backup as the source of the data, you're talking about the data platform of Polaris and the capabilities of Polaris, how does that translate into like stuff that the CEO can understand? Like, how does that help my order to cash or my whatever process that keeps me up at night, whether it's competitive or regulatory? How does Rubrik, Datos.io, that whole ecosystem of technology you guys are creating, how does it help move the needle?
So one of the things that you'll notice in Rubrik, we talk customer language. We don't talk tech language. Mm-hmm. We don't believe in tech for the tech's sake. We never go out and drum a big hammer about our file system or about our metadata management system. We have built a world-class platform from scratch to build the whole stack, but we talk about customer value. The reason we talk about customer value is that customers don't care about our product. They care about their own product, their own customer, their own service that they are delivering, and we are helping them do that better. We are helping them do that better by actually allowing their applications to be up and running all the time. By giving them regulatory help, compliance help, their ability to fast deliver the customers' application and services that they want to do. We want to help them in every step of the way by becoming a huge part of their ecosystem, but completely individual, so that they don't have to manage us. They manage their own customer. So that's the conversation we have with our CTOs and CIOs customers, where we tell them that, look, you want to deliver applications faster. We want to completely automate and orchestrate your infrastructure. Your business guys are saying that I want to recover my own thing rather than calling on help desk and waiting for a few hours. We are delivering that. So essentially, you're not replacing one backup recovery system for the next, but we are creating real business value to you. They care about that.
So I want to drive that point home with the last question. I can't let the news of last week just go by unnoticed. How do you get a networking guy John Chambers, a giant of the industry, completely different industry, technology overall, but the enterprise technology, but networking. Like, he understands how to get packets from point A to point B at scale, at literally internet scale. Why Rubrik? Like, what was the pitch that landed you John Chambers on as an advisor to your board?
John is a legend in the industry.
Yeah.
How many people have taken their companies from $70 million to $47 billion in revenues? And he not only changed the networking industry, but he also introduced Cisco UCS, which is transforming the way the server infrastructure is managed. And so this person is a visionary who is able to execute the whole vision over 20 years by doing organic development, inorganic development across the world, different routes to market. So for me personally, for John, was so much to learn from him as how he has built this business. I'm a student of business, and our ambition is to go build a global company in the next 25, 30 years. How do we kind of learn about routes to market, international markets? How do we create a program of organic product innovation, inorganic acquisition, so that we can build a platform for the future? Because I want every business to use Rubrik data management platform for anything to do with data.
Well, Bipul, I really enjoy the opportunity for you speaking to the CTO Advisor audience. We wish Rubrik all the success. We love the community support. Keep up the great work. You can find more about Rubrik at Rubrik.com. The Twitter handle is Rubrik Inc., which they're pretty active, and some of those folks are in the room. Until then, we'll talk to you on the next CTO Advisor Daily Dose from VMworld. Stay tuned.
Thank you.